Hello, and thanks for watching Focus, a program that focuses on community, unity, and service. I'm Chris Giard. Food insecurity in Connecticut affects over 400,000 people, and 100,000 of those are children. The Wethersfield Food Bank has done great work over the years, helping its residents who are facing hunger. My next guest is Erica Texeira, the Assistant Director of Social and Youth Services for the Town of Wethersfield. Erica, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Thank you to the Cox Foundation. This is a great honor to be on the show, and I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. So let's start off. I know there's so many different communities in the Cox footprint that we serve where people can watch this program, but Wethersfield has been doing some great work in partnership with the town. So why don't you talk about the food pantry and some of the other programs that the social and youth services have to offer?
Sure. So, like you guys already know, my name's Erica Texeira, and I'm the Assistant Director of Social and Youth Services and Senior Services for the Town of Wethersfield. I've been with the town for a little under 7 years now, so I think I have a lay of the land. It's been an honor to work with the community, to be honest. It's just such a generous and giving community. So with that, it makes social services jobs so much easier to have such a open and willing to help out community. So Wethersfield has many different resources that they like to be able to offer their residents, as well as programs that we run or programs that are throughout the state that we have tapped into for that we can refer people over to. Some of the initiatives that we have here in town, one of our biggest ones is the Wethersfield Food Bank, which has been running for 20 plus years at this point, well before my time. Definitely have had some improvements, some updates, throughout the years. The actual physical location has pretty much always been at Town Hall, which is nice. But it's we have plenty of residents that are able to that are in need, that are able to utilize the food bank. We probably service about 150 households on average a month. Wow. And give out over 4,000 pounds of food a month. So, it's definitely a well-run program. We have social workers that are meeting with residents in need, assessing what their needs are and connecting them to resources. So along with just going to the food bank, they're able to get case management services at the same time, which I think is key in the process. We have, a clothing bank as well. We have a partnership with Food Share and have a mobile food share location here in Wethersfield twice a month, which is well utilized with probably close to 100 people coming to it every other week. And we also have crisis intervention services, energy assistance. We work a lot with getting residents connected with energy assistance. And really, the bottom line is we are here to service and work with all residents of the town. So if they come to us and there's a need that they have, we assess it and we try to connect them with resources to best meet that need.
Obviously, COVID-19 has impacted a lot of families in our community. At what point did you see the need to kind of pivot the way that you normally operated and kind of to deal with the increase, I would assume, of the need of families?
Sure. So COVID is challenging for many reasons. And we've seen it all, I think, in the last 9-10 months here. But we haven't skipped a beat. So we kept, our business of the food bank opened to residents. We had to tweak how we did stuff. Our operations look a little different. A lot of curbside pickups, a lot of, different types of meetings with technology. But we are still here to help the residents that are in need of food or any other resources. It's been a challenge to try to have that face-to-face interactions, which is difficult because that's what, the staff here is so used to. We like and we enjoy having those face-to-face interactions, but we still make it work. The need has definitely increased. I think the interesting part is we're seeing a lot of residents who have not normally utilized services in the past, or maybe the residents that have been the ones that were donating in the past and now need the resource. So it's definitely eye-opening to see that. But at the same time, I'm so thankful and happy that we're able to accommodate new residents. And that's what we're here for. So I'm glad that the need, when people have needs, they know to contact us.
You talked about that face-to-face interaction. I know some town halls, it's by appointment only. So how does that work out over in Wethersfield?
Sure. So normally our food bank operations is you make an appointment with your social worker that you're working with or your case manager that you're working with, and you're able to quote unquote shop yourself. So it's set up kind of like a mini grocery store with fresh produce, which is awesome for refrigeration stuff, toiletries, all that good stuff. And people are able to come in and kind of pick up what they need. When COVID hit, we have to do that a little different because there's not people really allowed to be in town hall given for safety. And we completely understand that. We know some of our residents, especially the elderly who utilize, are very vulnerable right now. So we realize that we really do need to keep them safe by packing bags for them. Everyone has masks on here, gloves, and able to bring it out to people's cars or have people come pick up right in front of our door. So that's changed a little bit, and hopefully we get back to normal soon, whatever normal is going to look like. Hopefully it's a little different than this.
What about for people that I know you said you partnered with a food share, but how has it been? Has it been any challenging trying to get donations in?
No, I mean, sorry, not even to cut you off, but no, it's been extremely rewarding to watch the amount of donations that we get in on a daily basis.
That's great.
Overwhelming sometimes, to tell you the truth, but all good stuff. We put in protocols, so just to make sure that our staff that's going through the donations, because we go through each and every donation to make sure expiration dates, what's perishable, what's non-perishable. If anything's opened, we are damaged, we have to kind of get rid of it, all that safety stuff. But we have donations sit for a couple days just to minimize exposure. So we have a whole protocol in place, and then we go through them. But the town, the residents, organizations have just been crucial in us maintaining, our food bank needs at this point. You put a call out there and it's answered by the community. It's really rewarding.
So if somebody watching this for the first time and just hearing about the food bank in their town, Wethersfield, or outside and still wants to make a donation, just would you mind telling the audience where the location is and the hours that might be able to coordinate the drop off?
Sure. So we have staff on location Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. What we ask is that people call the main number, which is 860-721-2977, and let us know that you're here to drop off a donation. We'll have you pull up to the front of the building, and we have carts, shopping carts, and tables set up that people can leave their donations there, or carts if they need to, use them to fill up and bring back up to the building. It's a short walk. And then we have someone, once they're complete with doing that, we have one of our staff go outside and gather all the donations and bring them into the building. So really, we try to minimize as much as possible. And then for the address is 505 Celestine Highway, Wethersfield, Connecticut. And that you can mail. We have a lot of people that mail in monetary donations, it's extremely helpful. And I think people like to utilize that option, as well as if you go onto the town website, there is the Town of Wethersfield. There's a link on there to donate as well.
I know volunteering, I don't know, because you're a town-run agency, if it wasn't COVID right now, would you accept people from the public to help volunteer, or is this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we thrive on having volunteers. That's how we're able to make the day-to-day operations work. It's been a challenge to not have the volunteers in since COVID. We definitely appreciate them even more. We have some very dedicated and consistent volunteers in the community that come, some on a daily basis pre-COVID, which is extremely helpful for the staff. We're a small staff here, which a lot of municipalities do have small departments, but we do a lot with the small amount of staff because of volunteers who are behind the scenes, making sure things are stocked and well maintained and are distributed correctly, or picking up at certain locations for us, or delivering stuff. So we definitely we thrive on having volunteers here in our organization, and it's been missed since COVID, and we hope that we can get back to it very soon, because we know we have eager residents out there, our community members, that want to get back involved.
Well, I know food insecurity has been something that a lot of people just, it's in the back of their mind, but with COVID this time around, I think we're seeing images of lines of people across the country that might not have ever needed help before, that it's even more now, more than ever, important to have that for our residents of our communities. Before I let you go, we're talking about now more than ever, I usually like to ask our guests, what are they thankful for? And it can be from a personal perspective or from an organizational standpoint as well.
Wow, there's a lot there. Definitely, I think at the forefront is I'm thankful. Personal level, for health and safety at this point. For my, for the staff here, for my coworkers, it's also the health and safety, and that everyone has pitched in and picked up during this time of uncertainty. From the community to, we have wonderful staff here who have just gone above and beyond, making it happen for residents. And that's what we're here for. And they really stepped up to the plate during this, uncomfortable, scary time. I definitely want to thank the town, from town administrators to town officials, elected officials, who've supported our work and continue to support it and allow us to make accommodations and changes during, these times, as well as like organizations and community members like the Cox Foundation, who has seen what this pandemic has done and what it's capable of continuing to do. And we're going to see these ripple effects for a while going forward, especially in social and youth and senior services, unfortunately. So just that, someone like a group like the Cox Foundation realizes that and has supported these efforts at a local level, I think is so important, because we see a lot of people feel very comfortable coming to their local town halls, to their social workers, to their case managers right in town. They feel comfortable. They're open to having conversations and getting resources, and they trust those resources. So that's why it's so important, the local aspect of it. I think those are probably my top thank yous. I'm thankful that we're able to still continue to give back to these residents, and that we're able to help those residents who necessarily might not have needed us in the past, but now might need a little help, and are the ones that donated before and now are continuing, and now might need the help for the short period of time. And I'm glad that we're here for them.
Erica Texeira is the Assistant Director of Social and Youth Services for the Town of Wethersfield, and obviously the work that the food bank has done has been greatly appreciated, and we thank you for all the service you provide for your community. We wish you the best in 2021.
Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and Happy New Year.